Um,
You're hitting. Hmm?
Welcome back to the Pennsylvania podcast. Um, we may have accidentally taken a 2 week hiatus.
What are you talking about, Ian?
I
I don't know what
I
you're
think I
talking about.
think I think the people we owe it to the people to explain ourselves.
I didn't do anything. I've
Uh,
been here locked in your basement this entire time. I can't even see the sun.
well,
Yeah,
it
so
was.
you know,
Well, I guess this one falls on me then. Our 2 week
yeah, yeah.
hiatus.
I mean, you're the one that has me chained up in
I
your sex dungeon.
you know, it's not. I I just do what the voices tell me to. You can't
All
blame me,
right, the
can you?
voices in your head.
I
No, if
just
the voices tell you to do things, you gotta abide by them.
you gotta listen. I it's not up to me. If it were, maybe you wouldn't be in my sex dungeon. Probably still would be, but you know,
Maybe not. Maybe not.
maybe not.
I could. Yeah, you never know what would it be in happening in the alternate dimension.
And I guess we'll never know, really.
Yeah, damn
That
straight, my man.
that is the
It's a
hilarious
mystery.
tragedy of the universe we live in.
Tragedy, I don't know. Hilarious, yes. I find nothing to be tragic because I am such a stoic man.
Ah, you're into stoicism now after our 2 week hiatus. Before you were into
No, I'm just saying that I'm a manly man, so I don't show
ah
emotion, so
no
nothing can
no
be tragic
emotion,
to me.
like the dad
No emotion.
in How to Train Your Dragon.
Was he stoic or was that his name?
Both.
I see. That is freaking Gucci, my man. Hiccup facts for days.
I watched that movie recently with my girlfriend, because we both liked it a lot as children. And honestly, it still fucking slaps.
I'm glad.
How to Train Your Dragon, solid movie. Everyone listening, which is no one, should go watch How to Train Your Dragon right now. You'll learn the true meaning of friendship and that it's okay to be different. And honestly, it's sick. There are dragons in it.
Which is really sick, my man. Dragons are the sickest.
So, before we started the recording, like I was waiting since you were in the part of the house you're in right now with no Wi-Fi, and I had to wait for you to get to the part with Wi-Fi. I plugged in my headphones because they were on. It said they were on 10% battery. It was like
Mm-hmm.
5 minutes, and then you called me, and now they say they're at 70%
Yeah.
battery, and I just don't believe them. I don't believe my headphones.
Well, yeah, wireless headphones charge really quickly for some reason. I've noticed that
But
with mine.
it was less than 10 minutes. You're telling me my headphones gain 60% battery in that amount of time? We may live in a futuristic world, but I just can't believe that.
I think you can. So get wrecked,
Ah,
noob.
fuck. You're right. Um, I
Yeah, yeah,
downloaded
I'm right.
I downloaded the original Doom on my phone today.
The original Doom on your
Yeah,
phone.
yeah,
Have you
it's
played it?
I played like the first level. It was pretty sick.
Wowzers.
Um, it's cool that we have
How
all these
sick.
old games just on the phone now. Like all the GTA's up to San Andreas, or you can just play on your phone.
I was recommended by someone in VR chat to play San Andreas multiplayer. So if you have San Andreas
I
on your phone, I guess
I do
try to get
not.
San Andreas multiplayer.
I do not have San Andreas on my phone. I've just been told about it and seen it in the App Store. Did you get a VR headset, or were you playing VR chat but just not in VR?
Yeah, I was just playing VR chat. Because some people I know have the headset and they're like, play VR chat with us. And I'm like, okay, I have no mouse currently, and I can't use any games or play really any games that require a mouse. So I'm like, does VR chat require a mouse? They're like, no. I'm like,
Well,
Gucci, I'll play it with you.
why didn't you just bring a mouse?
My mouse currently, Wire has decided to fuck me or frick me.
Oh, do you want my old mouse?
So I've ordered a mouse already because
Ah, I
I
see.
wanted a wire mouse, a wireless mouse,
Ooh,
because
which one did you get?
I got the budget Logitech one, which I think is the G03 or G30 or whatever it is. It's got like the Hero, the good like tracking, so it's really good, but still not the best.
Yeah, I think
But
I
you know,
looked at
it's
that
not.
one when I was looking at wireless mice a while ago.
It's not $200, so I was like, I'm getting this one.
I'll tell you that having a really nice mouse it's so nice. I love it a lot.
Mice are nice,
My
said
mouse is way
the
too nice for my
said Christ.
computer, even though like because it's a laptop.
Way too nice for what?
Like I think my mouse is just it's too nice to go with my computer.
Is your computer bad? I thought your computer was good.
It's okay. I just mean like the mouse is like the most gamerest mouse ever, but my computer has a RTX or no, a fucking I forget the graphics card in it, but it's pretty shitty, even though it still has a dedicated graphics card.
Yeah. Well, maybe it's time to upgrade.
I just got this computer like last year.
Boy,
Plus,
last year you gotta advance it up.
I,
We're on super NASA computers now, man. We got the RTX 380 in the back room that you need to put in there.
I'm pretty sure 380 costs more than my entire computer.
Maybe. But is that gonna stop you?
Also, they're impossible to get. There's none. They're not ever in stock.
Well, that sounds like a you problem.
It's not a me problem because I'm not looking to buy one.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
I'm not positive.
Plus, I just play fucking games on my Xbox now. I barely even play on my computer.
Barely play on your computer, just play on an Xbox. What happened to you? Did we do a reversal? Did we switch?
You know, it seems like we have,
Like
even though you were a PS4 boy.
I was a PS4 boy. Now I barely touch my PS4, to be honest.
Well, I
It's like,
mean, that's fair because most of what you played on there was like Warzone, and now Warzone is awful. I'm so glad it's not taking up space on any of my devices now. Just seeing the state it's in.
it wasn't a worse state when the DMR was in there.
No, from everything that I've seen, it is in the worst state that it has ever been in because like the hackers are rampant, the balancing is absolutely shit, and the it's like the older fucking CODs where they don't support them anymore with the hackers and shit, but it's the most current game, kind of.
I think Cold War is their most current game, so get wrecked.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like,
I
you,
haven't been following it, so I don't really know what's going on with it.
I just seen like some of the shit,
Some of the shit.
some of the
What
shit,
swear word?
some of the shit.
I'm painting right now, so that's why there's every now and then just silence.
You're,
I'm concentrating on this masterpiece.
oh yeah, what are you painting?
I'll show you. You know, the people at home can't see it, or
I
aren't going to see it until the end, or maybe see it at the beginning.
Well,
I don't
I
know.
mean,
But
they'll
here
see it
you
at the beginning because it's gonna be in the thumbnail, but that's only if they watch it on YouTube.
go. That's a
Oh, oh,
masterpiece.
I'm enjoying
Yeah,
this a lot.
yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's quite hard to use paint without a mouse. Not gonna lie.
Apparently, for YouTube thumbnails, from like a marketing perspective, green is the most attractive color to put in your thumbnails.
Well, I am not a green plebeian. I'm a purple boy.
Purple's
So
pretty good. My
yeah,
room is pretty much always purple.
hell yeah, man, purple boy.
So tell me about the meaning of this painting here. I see little PS4 symbols. I see a tree. I see a
Well,
mouth.
it's whatever we're really currently talking about. I'm just throwing in there. You said dragons, or the Hiccup movie was
Uh,
Gucci slash
oh, I
sick. I think
see.
was your wording. So I had a dragon with an exclamation mark. We're talking about gaming. I don't really understand what the mouth thing was. That was like, it's like that kind of looks like a mouth, so I'm gonna turn it into a mouth. And now
Uh,
there's a volcano
I'm vibing with it,
spawning during.
honestly. I like it a lot.
There's probably not gonna be too much more added. Maybe some swirlies or triangles. Like let's put a triangle right here. There
I think it
we
needs
go.
just a
Maybe a
really,
circle up
really
here.
realistic cock right in the middle.
Yeah, I love cocks and all that, but I just can't draw birds.
You're no fun.
Did he get my
You're no
did he get my
fun.
joke?
You're no fun.
I'm no fun. I'm no fun.
No fun.
That hurt. That hurts.
You know,
That
I
hurts,
gotta
man.
say, I had to thank my
That
mother
hurts.
recently, because oh my God, it got very green all of a sudden, but never mind. Because when I was younger, she never let me buy GTA 5, um, when I wanted to. Um, but now I've gotten GTA 5
Hmm.
for free twice. Once on my computer through the Epic's Game Store, and once on my Xbox through the Game Pass. So she saved me like
That's lit.
$120.
It's very lit. So she saved you from spending money.
Yeah,
She should win an award, or you
she
should make
should.
her something. Some cookies.
I'll just
You,
I'll kill hookers for her in her name in GTA.
wow,
I know.
what a loving son.
I know, right? Honestly, I should get an award for being such a good son.
You really should. Well, what was that?
What was what?
I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I think this is You gotta put my signature name now in here.
Have you ever watched War Dogs?
Sounds familiar. Maybe.
It's based on a true story. It's about people who started like two childhood friends who started taking military contracts, um, and then eventually, well, I don't know. It's a really good movie. I recommend it highly. I watched it tonight with my mom.
Is it dark or something? It
No, it's
sounds dark.
funny. It's really funny. Um,
I see.
and it's I think I already said it's based on a true story, but it's really cool. It's really interesting. It teaches you about how the U.S. Sources weapons and ammunition and other things, and it's like
Mm.
because
It's good, isn't it? It's good doing that, isn't it? Does that real nice.
cause fucking like you know how um which president or like Dick Cheney and whatever they fucking like the people that they contracted.
Ronald Reagan.
Yes, Ronald Reagan and Cheney and all them, they had their fucking they were given the contracts to just their people, right? And making money off it.
Mm-hmm.
So after that, in response to it, there were like these laws put in place that made it so they had to open up the contracts and give them to more like people, more businesses, whatever. And so basically, they would find like really small contracts or whatever, and fulfill them for the Pentagon. Um, like shit that would never be worth it for other um, arms dealers and shit. And so like and one of their early big ones was this thing called the Beretta deal, where they had to get 5,000 Berettas to I think Afghanistan or some shit. Um, and they ended up having to go to fucking what's it called? I don't know, one of the countries that borders it, and drive them across because they got held up in customs and shit. It's crazy. It's a good movie though. You should watch it.
Mm-hmm. Perhaps I will if it's on Netflix or something.
It is on Netflix.
Oh wow. Got Netflix recently, by the way.
Oh,
Been watching all their anime, man.
oh yeah. What have you been watching?
I watch Madoka Magica. Surprisingly dark, even though it's about magic girls.
Magic
Uh,
Girls.
very depressing. Slightly depressing, I mean. Uh, March comes in like a lion, which is like about a shogi player and him dealing with depression from
Uh,
latching onto shogi
what is
and
shogi?
making it both. It's like it's sort of like chess, from what I gather, but it's
Okay.
or sort of like chess. And I think what is the game? What is that game? I want to say Duolingo, but that's the Spanish slash other language teaching app.
Can't you learn Klingon on there?
Maybe.
And also
I
like
don't know.
High Westerosian or something like that. Something from Game of Thrones.
Maybe. I don't know. I haven't really checked Duolingo out. I just
Uh,
remember it. Oh, I watched Devilman Crybaby again, of
Oh,
course.
a classic.
That's a really good one. Also depressing.
but very amazing.
Very amazing, yes.
There's an
Oh.
anime on there that once I finish Breaking Bad, which is my personal favorite anime, I'm gonna start watching. Um, yeah, I can't
Is
remember.
Jesse your waifu?
Oh my God, just yeah, bitch. That's all
He's
I
my
have to say
waifu.
to you. Yeah, bitch.
Uh, I'm the danger. I come knocking at your door.
I am the one that
Who comes knocking at night or something like that. I'm
yeah.
Heisenberg.
I'm
I'm
on
the menace.
I'm on the last season.
Proud of you.
It's pretty good. I'm enjoying it.
You're about 7 years late, but I'm proud of you.
You know, I was shut up.
You're a sheltered young man.
I just never actually believed it was so as good as it is. But I was wrong, and I apologize.
Mm, I'll
But
forgive you for now.
once I'm done with that, I'm gonna watch uh, the anime that they just released on Netflix. The one about the former Yakuza boss who's now a house
I
husband.
watched that.
I
House
it,
husband.
it looks so good to me.
Have you watched the one about the idols who were Yakuza gangsters
No,
and were then turned into idols? I think that's the same makers. It's also on Netflix. It's humorous.
it sounds like it. Anything involving the Yakuza is always funny. Never
Well,
anything
their
serious
their
involving the
boss is
Yakuza.
their boss is like idols are in, so you three burly ass men are going to Thailand and getting gender reassignment
Wait,
slash,
what?
and you're becoming idols.
I,
So it's like these three old men always, they appear like youthful idols, but they're always like complaining about body problems when they're not performing on stage. Like, my hemorrhoids are killing me
so they're like pop stars?
and shit. Yeah.
So, so let me get this straight. The Yakuza boss is like, we need pop stars. So I'm sending
Yes.
you to another country to get gender reassignment surgery
Uh-huh.
to become a pop star.
Yes. And they come back and they slowly grow into that identity of being pop stars and liking cutesy things, being cutesy fanboys slash females, I guess. I don't know. I
I
think they still identify as males, but it's very confusing because their boss is like forcing it on them.
it sounds like their boss has a fetish. I'm not gonna lie.
I think then later in the season, he's like, or another person comes in and they're like, "You're also getting it done."
To the boss?
No, the boss never has it done. He just
Oh,
makes other people, changes them into
wait. So he just gets
idols.
another random person to also get it?
Yes,
Oh, it sounds like a fetish to me.
possibly. I don't know if that's a fetish or just him seeking the monies.
But
Hmm.
like, so the random person he made gender reassignment surgery. Were they part of the Yakuza or not?
Yes, the three people, and then I think the fourth as well.
Okay, so they weren't like completely random.
Yeah, not completely random. I'm trying to find it.
Still sounds weird to me, boss.
I mean,
Chief.
it's a comedy, so I mean, shit's strange, man. I cannot find it.
Sometimes, yeah, sometimes I wonder what goes through anime writers' heads. Well, I guess it would be the fucking manga writers' heads.
Yeah. Who
You know,
knows what goes through English head?
I yeah, that was unintelligible.
Your mom's unintelligible. God, what? How did I start a TV series? What? No, and no me.
You like that one? That was just for you.
Netflix Death Note. Wow, scary. Netflix Bleach. They didn't do Bleach dirty, did they? They must
Wait,
have. I'm not gonna ever click on that.
wait, there's a live action version of Bleach?
Yeah, yeah,
I've
I'm
never
not gonna
watched
click on that.
Bleach, but I just know what it is.
There's a live action Last Airbender. We all know that one's terrible.
Well, that's Western. There's some debate of whether that's actually an anime or not.
Do you know what anime is?
I
It's a Japanese cartoon. So it's Western anime, so get wrecked.
well,
So
I
it's still anime. Get absolutely destroyed,
but it
Normie.
but if anime has a
How
Japanese
is
cartoon and it's the wet Japan isn't in the West, then it's not an anime.
how is I Am Legend at anime then by
What?
Netflix standards? Yeah,
I-
get wrecked.
Is I Am Legend under animes?
For me, it was.
You ever seen that meme that's like I am leg? And it's photoshopped to just be one of Will Smith's legs.
I have not seen that.
It's a
Maybe
pretty
if they
good
go
one.
into TV shows.
Let me see if I can find it because it's really great.
Hmm. Or top picks for Jack, maybe.
What?
Why
Yeah,
does this look like JoJo, but
I
not
found it.
JoJo?
Oh God, why are there so many fucking? There are the, so the first thing that popped up was like the know your meme picture for it, and there are
Mm,
like 7 different watermarks on this image.
I love watermarks.
Well,
Also,
you're
the thing
getting a
I was
lot of them.
discussing, it's Backstreet Girls. Guku Duels. Wait,
There you go. There's I am leg by Lil Shit. The last man on earth is not a toe.
well, like,
Oh, is this the?
it's, yeah, it's an English dub, so get ready to die.
I don't hate dubs.
Mm,
At least most of the time. There are some that are really bad, but I don't know. I'm not that big of an anime nerd where I just hate them.
you'll find some dubs that will make your ears bleed. I'll tell you that.
I don't know if I will because I just don't watch that much anime these days.
Hmm, unacceptable.
What do you mean? I'm allowed to watch as much anime as I'd like to.
That's true. I take everything I said back. Oh,
What is your all-time favorite anime?
uh, Samurai Jack.
God damn it. It's Western.
Mainly for the art.
It's not anime.
But it's got a unique art style, so I'll get
That
that.
that doesn't make it anime.
The background art for it, killer.
It's really good. No, that artist or like the guy who did it, yeah. He's so amazing. I love all his work.
Yes,
Like, you know
I
the
love
the Star Wars movie cartoon he did?
the Clone Wars or whatever,
Yeah. He did like not the
where General Grievous was actually scared
yeah, that one. It's fucking sick.
before George Lucas was like, I'm gonna make General Grievous a little bitch.
I want General Grievous to have whooping cough. That's what George Lucas was like.
Uh, the coughing is sort of understandable because you see Mace Windu crushed his lungs
Still,
with
I'm
the Force.
General
Yeah,
Grievous had whooping cough.
he had whooping cough. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know what my all-time favorite anime is. Neon Genesis is pretty good. Basham is pretty good.
Let me see. What else was I? What other animes was I watching recently? Hold on, let me go to my. There was one I was watching on my Hulu that I was really enjoying that you probably seen.
Maybe I've seen a lot of them.
Uh, one I saw recently was fuck. What's it called?
Parasites was pretty good.
Parasite was pretty good. Um,
Mm,
but fuck, it's only like 6 episodes long. Do you know what I'm talking? Fucking God, what's his name? Ah, fuck. I'm trying to
the
think of his name.
first season of Promise Neverland is pretty dope.
I
Or
watched like
Violet
the f-
Evergarden.
I
I
watched
like
the
Violet
first episode
Evergarden.
of that. I couldn't get into it.
Well, get wrecked, dude. I
Samurai
don't know.
Samurai Champloo was the anime I was talking about that I was watching and enjoying.
What?
Samurai Champloo. Have you not seen it?
No, I am not
You would like it. It's pretty cool.
trending now. Dota Dragon Blood, Alice in the Borderland. Why
Oh,
is
and
it?
the other anime I was talking about that is only like a couple episodes long was Afro Samurai. That was so good and it has Samuel L. Jackson in it. Everything's come to me.
Everything is coming to you.
Everything has come to me.
Well,
All of the knowledge in the known and unknown universe has converged onto the plane of my brain. That rhymed.
what a poet. What a poet. Alright. Let's see if I find some of the shows I like as well. Some more shows, some more animes. Attack on Titans, of course. I don't know who doesn't like that.
I still haven't watched most of the new season. I've only
I
watched like an
started on the
episode
new
or two.
season. No spoilers now. I don't
No
know who
spoilers.
bad
No
yet.
spoilers.
Gonna keep going down. Uh,
According to the leaks and whatnot, we might be getting the next Battlefield trailer, or at least a teaser trailer next month.
whoa, what a tease.
I think Battlefield is gonna make a comeback. I think it's gonna be good this year because if it's not, they're fucked.
My man, I think I'm just gonna play RuneScape and League of Legends.
I think you were gonna have no sex.
You know, I think it's worthy sacrifice.
It would be you'd be too powerful if you had sex.
Yeah. My power levels would just go off the charts, and I would go Super Saiyan. So
It's,
I
you're
better
you're
not do
probably the
anything.
only person who can get locked in a sex dungeon and not have any sex.
That's my superpower. Beyond the Boundary was pretty good.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
I'm still going down my anime list, man. Steins Gate.
Dude, not this, not. I guess it was last weekend or something. My girlfriend came to city
Oh,
nearby, and I stayed with her um, for the whole weekend. And so like we were
hmm,
just hanging out the whole time. Like the only time I watched anything was when we were watching stuff together, like movies and shows and everything. Um, and when I came back home, oh my God, I felt the heavenly glow of so much YouTube content. You know how much content gets produced when you follow so many channels and you don't check YouTube for like 3 days? So much. It's beautiful. You have an endless supply, a bountiful harvest.
uh, damn. YouTube.
I was in heaven.
Well, you get overloaded with AMVs, so.
I I'm not an AMV boy.
Hmm, well, aren't you a nerd?
Yeah, pretty much.
Damn, you admitted it so cleanly. I mean, for such an execution. Damn. I'm still searching for all the animes, man.
You don't have to.
So I will not stop until I'm finished. Inspector, I like that art.
I still think my favorite might be the classic Cowboy Bebop.
Still have not watched that.
You wait, I thought you had watched it.
No.
You, God damn it, Jack.
I will answer, baby. Why don't you kill me?
You would definitely like it a lot
Somali and the Force Spirit. If you want the feels, is pretty good.
because they're
Break your
all
teeth.
everyone in that show, except for uh,
June Tyson, Zodiac War, I like.
every character in that show, except for the one character that uh, they can't seem to tell the gender of, is depressed.
What?
Everyone in Cowboy Bebop is depressed,
Of
so you'd
course.
like it.
Well, a good flavor of depression. Good lick.
They're all lonely and heartbroken, stuff like that. It's good shit. It's good shit.
Did I say March comes in like a lion? I also find that one good. The Shogi one. I think I mentioned that one already. Yeah, some animes. Anime. What is this? Oh, still going down.
So many animes. What's your favorite like live action TV show?
Uh,
And if you say Breaking Bad, I'm coming down into the basement. You're getting it.
Uh, hmm. I'm thinking right now, man. It's hard. Because I'm also adding anime to my list. Anime. Uh,
Yeah,
Let me look at Netflix.
Netflix really will feed your addiction because like you watch one anime and then boom, they're just putting them all over your suggested.
Hmm.
Because
What is
before
my
there was like
favorite
there
live
was
action series? Samurai Jack.
that's no.
Huh? What?
No.
What's wrong with my answer?
I
What did I
so
do wrong?
why is your name on Discord pond underscore scum dot purple creed but with threes instead of e's?
Why does the sun shine so brightly in summer? I don't know.
I don't
Because I
think
was
the
bored.
sun shines any brighter in summer. I think
Supposed to
it's
be
just us.
really digging deep, aren't you? Really digging deep.
I'm
Uh,
not digging that deep. I am just stream of consciousness, just going and flowing.
like a fried chicken tendy.
Dude, I would love to flow a chicken tender into my mouth right now.
Really don't know what my favorite live action series is. Can you name off some so I can have memory of them?
No,
Wow,
fuck you.
that hurts.
I'm glad.
Wow, that hurts more.
I'm sorry. I apologize. It was unnecessary.
It was. Next Generation Star Trek. Get wrecked.
I have not watched much Star Trek in my life.
You get you get the card, so get wrecked.
You know, you know that fucking that one Star Trek fan who was like a Christian who took all of Star Trek and just cut out everything he thought was gay in it to make his own cut.
What?
Yeah,
The,
that's the thing that someone did. They just went into Star Trek, like the original Star Trek, every single episode. He just edited out everything that he was like, "Yup, that's gay,"
well,
and then was like, "Here you go. This is my cut."
damn.
It's, it's really funny. I don't understand it though.
Get wrecked. What the hell? Did they add a bunch of new anime to Crunchyroll or
I
something?
I don't know. I've never once in my life been on Crunchyroll.
You're missing out. What the hell? My goodness gracious.
Um, hmm. You
You just
ever
say, hmm,
you ever feel like good when you have a bank account and then you make um a in-game purchase but on a phone game because you have money and Yeah,
Yes.
it's
I
pretty.
don't have money, so get wrecked.
Fuck. What happened to applying to jobs? Weren't you doing that at some point?
Get wrecked.
I didn't
Yes.
have I didn't have to apply for a job, and a job applied for me.
What?
I'm tearing down my neighbor's house for them.
Now that's pretty legendary.
They um they asked
They?
me to do it, so that's why I said that I didn't apply for a job. The job applied for me.
Well, I live even further out in nowhere, so
I mean,
there's
like
a lot of
five
people.
minutes.
5 minutes, he says.
You also have a
5 minutes.
car.
No.
You could
What
you
about it?
you could you could have a job if you wanted to.
That is true. That is very true. Astute observation, Mr. Sherlock. I am sure you're going to find much success in the detective industry.
That's hurtful. I
Yeah,
always wanted to be a detective.
well, you can do it.
I just have boots rammed down my throat, you know what I'm saying?
What? Say that again?
I have boots rammed down my throat.
Oh, Kids on the Slope is also pretty good.
I have no idea what you said.
Kids on the Slope is also pretty good.
What's it about?
Jazz.
Jazz.
Moanin', the song.
What is Moanin' the song?
It's a jazz song.
So the anime
Moanin'.
is based on one song?
What's about the friendship of three individuals?
Hmm. Okay. Dude, Netflix has really upped their game since like Corona and shit. Netflix used to suck, and now they have so much good shit on there.
They've got Queen's Gambit.
I have not watched that.
Anna Joy, always a classic if she's in the film.
Oh, and once I finish Breaking Bad, then I get to watch El Camino and Better Call Saul, which I'm excited for.
The what? Books?
What? I didn't say anything about books.
Research, and I heard something about books.
No, I said now that I'm almost done with Breaking Bad, I'll get to watch El Camino and Better Call Saul.
Well, isn't Better Call Saul technically a prequel?
Well, yeah, but prequels are meant to be watched after the original.
But couldn't you also watch it before?
Well, I didn't, okay? So maybe a little less attitude, please, and thank you.
You'll never get a little less attitude from me. I'm just all attitude.
And that's why you're in my sex dungeon.
Well, isn't that convenient?
Bringing it back to the beginning of the episode. Connections. This is all scripted.
We're tying the knot, tying the knot.
We are the snake eating its own tail, forever trapped in a loop. Okay, but
Loop?
actually, I wonder. So you know how it takes snakes a really long time to digest stuff?
I didn't know it took too long.
Well, like I have a snake, and my snake only eats once a week.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Well, you must be hungry all the time, man.
no,
Feed your snake.
no, he's when he's hungry, when he's like really hungry before he molts or sheds or something, we'll feed him extra because he'll want it. But most of the time, he's just like under his wood chips and shit. He's not concerned about food. Um, but anyway,
Food.
what I was thinking was like, so if a snake really swallowed its own tail and just like kind of stayed like that with its tail down its throat and in its belly some, if it would start digesting it, then it could just sustain itself for a little bit off its own tail.
What? That's on its own tail? I'm confused.
Like the snake eating its own tail?
The Ouroboros?
Yeah. I wonder if a snake could actually eat its own tail. Like if it would be able to just swallow it and keep it and just be digesting it slowly.
I don't think so. But that would be cool.
Why not? Why don't you think so, huh? Got any
Because there would be
proof?
a hole in one side of their body.
There already is, and that's where their shit comes out.
I mean, okay. Yes,
Thank you.
you were
Thank you.
right.
This is the vindication I needed.
That's what I'm here for.
Did you see there's a Dota anime?
Yes.
Thoughts?
Never watch it.
I I think I may have watched an episode or two.
What?
Um, I think
Say
I
that again?
I think
I
I may
think
have.
my ears were filled with cotton. Hopefully.
Okay, but
Hmm?
there is an upside.
How could there be an upside?
I was on Xanax, so I don't remember it at all.
Uh-huh.
So it's like it never happened.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't. I'm so ultimately disappointed that you even clicked on that.
Okay, I only
Um,
clicked on it because I really like the art style.
Wait a second. Let me look at this.
It
Best art
I
style.
enjoy the art
Best art
style.
style.
There are a couple animes I've only watched because I enjoyed the art style.
Such as
Uh, Brand New Animal. It's some furry shit, but I like the art style, so I watched it.
brand new animal. What?
It's just BNA on Netflix.
Oh yeah, I've watched that.
Yeah, that's if it was different and I didn't like the art style at all, I definitely just wouldn't have watched it whatsoever. That's the reason I watched it.
I was incredibly bored, and I'm like, "What's on Netflix?" And I watched it.
I think I watched it all in a day because I was just binging shit. Also bored.
I'm gonna tell you something. I put everything on 1x5 speed, or I can, or whatever it's called.
But
Just
you can do
press
that on
10,
Netflix?
10 speed. Yes.
I didn't even know that.
You see that little clock thing?
No, I'm not on Netflix right now. I'm actually engaged in our conversation like a responsible podcaster.
Well, I've been scrolling through Crunchyroll this entire time.
You're a Crunchyroll.
I would hope. I really hope that would be. Did you just yawn at me?
No, I would never. That would be
hurt.
disrespectful.
I'm hurt beyond belief. We'll never know how hurt I am.
Um, I I deeply apologize for what I have done.
Mm-hmm. You think that's gonna save you now?
No, nothing can help me now.
Hmm. You're right. You are
Um,
right.
we haven't spoken in a good bit. What's been interesting going on with you? That was a sentence that people say.
Lots of sleeping.
That's a good
Being
thing to do.
accepted to Western, I guess.
Ah, that's exciting.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I hope you enjoy it.
What the? Going to Kamali, or however you pronounce that area.
Kaloi,
Yeah,
Kamali,
Kamali.
you
All
and
over me.
me.
Huh?
What?
Say that a little bit louder for me?
I
So I
said
get it
Kaloi.
real. Okay. You and me too. Little busters.
Did you watch King Kong versus Godzilla? Cause I didn't.
Uh, I did not either.
I heard the monsters fighting was cool and the human plot was bad, which is, I mean, yeah,
Whoa.
not surprising.
What do you mean? Not surprising. That's completely not something I was thought was possible.
I've always liked those big CGI monster fighting movies. My favorite movie growing up was Pacific Rim.
Can you guess what my favorite movie was when I was growing up?
The Samurai Jack movie.
Guess again.
God damn it. What was your favorite movie growing up, Jack?
I don't know. I don't. I don't think I have one. Had one. Nothing that I rewatched multiple times. I guess besides Lord of the Rings films, Star Wars. Uh,
I watched all those
Brazil.
so many times when I was young.
So many times. How many times? Two
No
times,
idea.
three times, four times, five times.
Recently my dad and I rewatched the Lord of the Rings movies, and they're not they're they're pretty good, but there's also some just glaring issues in those movies.
Well, film critique here.
I yes,
Film critic, I mean, not critique.
I
I mean, you're giving critiques, but
oh, my
get
microphone almost
absolutely
fell over.
bonkered on. Get bonkered on.
Yeah,
Who we
well,
bye Rose.
you
Oh,
know,
they are defending murdering a 13-year-old.
mm,
Fine.
and with that, this has been the Pennsylvania podcast. You have anything uh, else to say to the people, Jack?
Make sure you blow your nose.
I agree.
Wash your hands.
I agree with this sentiment.
Grab your hair. That's dangerous. Clip your fingernails and toenails. Brush your teeth and sleep tight.
Good night, people.